Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Charlotte, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, Philadelphia, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Hornets, Bridges out there with Josh Green. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now, here's Bridges. They set the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to George. Here's Embiid. The Hornets pull it in, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Here's Micic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bridges misses. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. George passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Diabate. On the wing, Bridges shoots it up. Wide open shot is on the money.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now, here's Maxey, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And he lays it straight in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Hornets off to a slow start. It's a three-point game. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Miller. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 3. Micic, the pass to Green. On the wing, Bridges, the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Baseline try. Oubre can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Micic. And here's Miller. The three-pointer is right on target. It's all knotted up.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Maxey finds Embiid, and they double up Embiid. George with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got 5 points so far. Bridges against Martin. Bridges outside. Green with a screen on Martin. Here's Bridges. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Hornets trail by 5. To the inside. George against Green. Left side, Miller. Right wing. And stolen by Maxey. Oubre, right side. Chalk up 2 there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Micic. He's covered by Maxey. Bridges inside the three-point line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bridges has got his second basket.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, I want to hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Brandon Miller, 3rd.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to McCain. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Number 1, Kenyon Martin Jr.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Martin with a screen on Green. To the paint. And finished off by Martin.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now, man, his scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Green. Miller with the ball. Into the lane. And it's good off the back rim and in. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Miller grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Richards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Hornets, Nick Richards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Embiid with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. 2 on the clock. That shot, no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The 76ers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And there's Gordon. And it's McCain in at the 2. Embiid, the pass to Yabusele. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Hornets trail by 4. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Salon. Here's Man. Still without a basket. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's McCain. The lead is 2. Embiid with the screen on Curry. Here's McCain. And Curry pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Green, the pass to Man. Here's Richards. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Richards. Here's Man. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Man's got the game tied up here for Charlotte. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
The first one falls. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, looking to the north. And now for your Breakers Dirt Crew.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Miller.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Man. Good work defensively by Lowry. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to McCain. High post, Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Now here is Martin. Defended by Bridges. And the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
Here's Man. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Good work defensively by Lowry. Oubre. Bridges with the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Man can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's McCain. There's a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Green, he's checked in for Martin. Miller comes in for Curry. And it's Micic in for Trey Mann. George is checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Kyle Lowry. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
The first free throw is good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey hits them both. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Here he's hit from three-point range.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to McCain. Oubre outside. It's George on the wing, defended by Bridges. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got 9. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Diabate. Pass to Micic. Now Miller. Five on the clock. Steps back and fires. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Maxey with it. Martin with the screen for Maxey. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Micic. He's covered by Maxey. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is Bridges. Miller outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. Out in Boston, the Celtics with the lead against the Pistons, and already a healthy 8-point lead for them in the first quarter. Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. Green is out there with Bridges. Then it's Miller, and it's Micic in at the point guard position. So that's the Hornets 5. And here are the Hornets now. Paul George missing from long range. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
To the middle. Micic, the pass to Green. Charlotte moving it around. Now Bridges, 6 on the shot clock for the tie. No good on that one. The 76ers leading by 3. Oubre kicks to George. Outside Martin. No good on the triple. Hornets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Micic, the pass to Green. It's Miller on the wing. From 18 feet away. And the Hornets miss again. The 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Pass to Micic. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Micic. Down low. Here's Diabate.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Embiid owns the lane.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Hornets trail by 3. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. It's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Brandon Miller is number 1.
Showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one, good. Micic has got his first basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to McCain. The 3. Drills it from outside. McCain's got 5 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
A putback, and Bridges able to finish.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Maxey finds Embiid. Right at the free throw line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Outside, Green. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 1-point game. Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Micic, the pass to Bridges. Now, here is Miller. He's covered closely. Count it. Good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
.132 left in the third quarter. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 7.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Micic, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Micic. Green with a screen on Maxey. Spins. And it's Miller in the corner. Three-pointer. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Hornets trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Miller outside from the stripe. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Maxey looking it over. It's Martin on the wing. Embiid inside the line. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hornets trail by 6. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Lowry. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Man with it, now recovering to the inside. Richards, and the rejection by Embiid. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Richards. Now, man, while recovering beyond the arc. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Man.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's McCain. Misses from short range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the paint. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. Oubre is checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia leading by 7. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Charlotte moving it around. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Martin.
Diabate, Brandon Miller, Vasily Micic.
Here's Micic. Inside. Here's Diabate.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Now Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Defended by Mann. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Oubre. Right side. 5 to shoot. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mann with it. A shot by Diabate. No good. Oubre against Miller. Pass to Yabusele. And here's Lowry. With the drive. Here's McCain. Shoots over Mann. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Miles Bridges.
And that one misses. Josh Green's checked in for Trey Mann. Good on the second free throw. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Green against George. George double teamed. Now here is Martin. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Oubre passes to Martin. Now here's Embiid. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in this game. Miller kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Goes up on the block. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Martin. Philadelphia leading by 6. And here's Maxey. They could use a bucket. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Micic to the middle, deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Micic. 1:30 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bridges dishes to Miller. Out to Bridges. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And Philadelphia has possession. They've led by as much as 10. And George kicks to Oubre. And they double up Maxey. Here's Embiid. Good. Nothing but net.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Micic. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Now, here's Maxey. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got to win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Joel Embiid.